chest up, shoulders back. Welcome to Revival Fitness, everybody. Today we have another quick video talking about a home gym essential that is going to save you a lot of money and probably a lot of headaches down the line. So one of the biggest issues we run into with a home gym a lot of the time is going to be space. You guys have seen my home gym. I have like 3 bars, a few plates, and I'm pretty much all out of room. Now, of course, dumbbells aren't exactly necessary in a home gym or really any gym. You can get great results with only a pull-up bar, a barbell, and some plates. That's very true. And of course, the centerpiece of your home gym is going to be the squat stand or the squat rack, maybe some dip bars, right? Kind of the bare essentials. But dumbbells are going to be one of the most sought after accessory pieces of equipment because they're less fatiguing, more versatile, easier on the wrists. And when you talk about dumbbells in a home gym capacity, you always see these. Right, these adjustable dumbbells from Bowflex, or I see one here, Louis Vuitton, for $3,000. Who the hell is paying for that? Power Blocks, Nordic Tracks, right? A lot of companies make these big adjustable dumbbells where you can go from pretty much 5 to a lot of times 50 up to even 100 pounds per dumbbell. So if you want an adjustable set of dumbbells that really goes anything above 50 pounds, you're gonna be looking at, at least $300, if not 4 or 5, even up to 600 or 700, depending on how new you buy and the brand you buy. So if you're getting these adjustable dumbbells, you're looking at a pretty significant chunk of change. In terms of home gym equipment, dumbbells are one of the most expensive things. Now you can find them on Amazon like I'm looking at here, these cap ones. If they have free shipping, that's gonna save you a lot of money. But even so, most weights I've seen currently are still going for about minimum $2 a pound. The other thing as well with these dumbbells too, goes back to the space. So that alone disqualifies having a legitimate dumbbell rack for a lot of people with a home gym. Even if you've got a decent amount of space, you can only limit it. I doubt anybody has a full rack of 5s up to 125s in their home gym. At that point, that's a real gym. You should be charging people to use it. And that's on Amazon, so these are probably cheaper. If you get from a brand like Rogue or York or something like that, with the shipping cost, you're gonna be looking at thousands of dollars for even a decent number of dumbbells. And even if you choose to go with the power blocks, those still are pretty expensive. The other big component of power blocks or adjustable dumbbells too, they're mechanical. So you can get them, and if they have an issue or something and you can't mechanically adjust or fix them, or you don't know how, they might be useless. And this is where the ultimate solution comes in: the adjustable dumbbell handle. These are the clear-cut best option, all things considered. So when you look at these, I'm going to show you the ones that I got here off of Amazon. They're by Sunny Health. You can see they're temporarily out of stock, and for good reason. These work very, very well. These are simply empty handles, guys. They don't come with any weight. They might come with like little clamps at the end, but look at what's happening here. Holds up to 150 pounds. Okay, so that alone, nobody's really going to be buying dumbbells over. If you're using 150 pound plus dumbbells, you're so big you can't even fit in a home gym. And here's the other thing too to consider. You already have paid for, I'm assuming, plates, right? Bumper plates, 5, 10s, 25s, 45s, right? So I'm guessing most of you in your home gym, you get a home gym, what? Squat rack, barbells, and plates. That's like the baseline starter pack for any home gym. So you already have the loadable weight for these handles. Now, of course, you're not gonna be able to load up 45s on each side. That's just gonna get too bulky. But if you can even get 425s, right? 425 pound Olympic plates, or 1 inch, whatever you have to fit, you can just put them on the dumbbell handle and you have the same equivalent of pre-made dumbbells. So you're not taking up any extra space. These things aren't that big. You're going to be able to use all the weights and plates you already have paid for, right? You don't have to spend money on more weights all the time. These ones by Sunny I got were $48 a piece, so about $100 total. Some higher end brands might be $70 a piece, some cheaper ones are even lower than that. The ones I got are 10 pounds. So the shipping's not gonna be that much because they're not that heavy. Everything, when you consider it, these are unbeatable. Now, the main rebuttal to this, guys who have tried these, they're always like, oh, they're so unsteady, they're unsafe, the weight falls off the side. You might have seen that video, the guy drops the weights on his face. That really shouldn't happen. Okay, the only reason that's happening is one, you've got extremely cheap sets and they're just not worth holding anything. The other thing is that you're not using proper grips or clamps on the end. So a lot of times these sets you get are gonna come with really, just cute, cheap little clamps at the end the company throws in for you. Don't use those. Guys, you can find on Amazon, I talked about this in my previous home gym videos, you can get very heavy duty clamps that can keep 500 pounds on a bar for like 8, 10, 15, 20 bucks. So if you get a decent sturdy pair that's not totally cheap, and if you get good clamps on them, I don't see how that's going to become a major issue. And of course, there's little nitpicky things too, right? Like, oh, you can't do seated dumbbell press. They might clink into each other because the handles are longer. You know, the handles aren't coated at the end a lot of the time. It might hurt your legs when you kick them up, whatever the case is. That's not totally invalid. But again, guys, this is home gym territory. This is the Rona. Beggars can't be choosers. You're not going to be able to get every single thing perfect, okay? But when you consider the price, the storage, the fact that you already have all the weights for these, I would hope so. They're not a mechanical risk of failing. They're not going to take up that much space. You don't need to keep buying dumbbell after dumbbell to go up in weight. So I believe these, as long as you don't buy a totally cheap brand, I think these are a must-have home gym accessory and ultimately a no-brainer. So this has been it, guys. Thank you for watching. I hope it was helpful. Drop any questions or comments you have below. Like, subscribe, say anything to help the algorithm. Happy lifting.